this is Bravo Sport. The roadmap to the Champions League final at Munich is finally out. And which team's gonna make it to the final come June 2025? And I can say here that those two teams that are gonna make it there, I think they will deserve their place because it is not very easy. I tell you, the games that we're gonna watch until the final, those two teams gonna deserve their place in that Champions League final. And because this format, I tell you, I love it. This is the first format in many years where we football fans, we are going to actually watch beautiful games. You already watch wonderful games already in this Champions League group stage stroke league level. But now going forward, I tell you, because as from this draw today, we are going to have derbies. Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, you know what I mean? It's going to be tough and fire. We are going to have teams from the same league playing together for the first time in round of 16. That is Bayern versus Leverkusen. I tell you, it's going to be fire. We are going to have Liverpool playing against PSG. And even teams who actually play together in the group stage. That is Barcelona versus Benfica, a repetition of that game, and many more. I tell you, there's a lot of things we can talk about in this format. But for the sake of this video, let me talk about Arsenal, because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm very happy. I heard people talking about Arsenal, especially Arsenal fans, saying that their season is over, that the route to the final is so hard, and they will have preferred the other side, where we have Barcelona and Bayern. And I totally disagree. What I said back then, I said that Arsenal going to the final is not going to be easy. You see, the last time Arsenal played in final, I think the last time and the only time was against Barcelona, and I think that was a very painful defeat against Barcelona. After that, the highest Arsenal have gone to in this competition was for semi-final defeat in the hand of Manchester United, I think back 2007-2008. Since then, I tell you, it has been a very nightmare. Dynamic duo of Bayern Munich and Barcelona uniting to fight the common enemy of Arsenal. All seasons, it has been Barcelona against Arsenal. If not Barcelona, Bayern. If not Barcelona, Bayern. Barcelona, Bayern, Barcelona. And in those occasions, all of them, we didn't have a chance. I tell you, we didn't have a chance. We suffered in the hands of those two teams. And psychologically, I don't want, and even I didn't want to meet those two teams. Regardless of what. You see, even last season, when we got Bayern, and many people thought that that was the time for revenge. See, they were actually performing poor. The first time they lost league in 7-8 years. And we were better. In terms of the bookies, actually, we were favorite in that game. We went to that tie, favorite team. We still couldn't beat them. So that tells you that historically, we are damaged about these two teams. So that route of Bayern and Barcelona was the worst route. So that's why I can tell you that I'm very happy with the route we are having. You know, sometimes you need to have something new. You can't keep on doing the same thing. We can't keep on playing Barcelona and Bayern and we expect to be in the final. I can tell you that gonna not happen. So our road to the final will not have been in the path of Bayern and Barcelona. So, and this is what gives me hope that now we are in the other side, which is the toughest on paper. But our record with Real Madrid is so good. So, you know, these teams have not played for a long time. And you can fancy your chances against Real Madrid and Bayern and Barcelona. I know some people will say, how? But I tell you, historically, some things are spiritual. Some things are historical. Some things are mental. See, when we're going to play against Barcelona, we remember those Messi 4 goals from Messi alone. When we're going to play against Barcelona, we remember that defeat in 2006. When we're going to play against Bayern, we remember those 5-1, 5-10 aggregate. See, and those things actually bring us, or rather give our team, even fans, nervousness, and we can't actually compete. Now, in this side of Real Madrid, I fancy our chances. I tell you, on paper, we are not. We may pass PSV. And now, between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, I tell you that I fancy our chances there. You can clip this video. I will get back to it. That on paper, I think Real Madrid is favorite. But derby, I've seen Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid in this season. I think the worst case scenario is that Real Madrid, okay, on paper Real Madrid will prevail against Atletico Madrid. Then we meet Real Madrid, we start at home, at Emirates, then we go away from home. I tell you, we have a chance there. We have a chance there. We can actually see the difference between Arsenal and Manchester City is that Arsenal have a very beautiful, or rather very solid defense and midfield. You see, if we tie this thing together, we can get something like a set piece kind of, maybe a 1-0. We can make it to the end and we defend like with our life. And if you go there as well, it's very hard to defend against Real Madrid in the whole 90 minutes. But anything can happen because we can just sit back and we wait for these set pieces to come, and maybe that can win us that tie. It is very possible. Then after that, that is for Real Madrid. For Atletico Madrid, I think it's very even. Atletico Madrid, it is 50-50. So we have a chance. We have more chance against Atletico Madrid than that. The last time we met them, they were actually going for the title. They have actually competed for the title. Then they were in Europa League and they were in a better place than us back then. But now, Arsenal facing Atletico Madrid, I tell you, no one can bet, or rather, those people who actually bet cannot put their life on Atletico ticket. I tell you, no one. So that tells you that it will be a 50-50 kind of things. And with this kind of solidness we have, Saka may this will be quarterfinal. I think Saka, Martinelli, the two might have come back. See, we have a chance to go there. After this Real Madrid stroke Atletico Madrid, we are likely to face PSG versus, or rather Liverpool. You see, Liverpool will be very hard in two legs because of their history, because it is actually they are the best team in Europe currently, even in the league. So for PSG, we have beaten them so far. I think they are since then they are a bit much stronger than that time. And PSG versus Arsenal semi-final, you see, you fancy Arsenal to go through. It's a 50-50 kind of things. Liverpool versus Arsenal, you can say 60 for Liverpool, Arsenal for 40 for Arsenal, just because of that experience in European football. And maybe you may not know at that time, if Arsenal to play Liverpool, they will play Wednesday, then Sunday we go to Anfield again. So those kind of mental things can happen, and we will face our chances. But I want to put this clear: even if you meet Bayern, even if Arsenal passes all this through process and they go to the final and we meet either Barcelona and Bayern, I can tell you we are not going to win. That mental thing is still going to be there. Any chances of Arsenal winning Champions League will not be us passing through any of these two teams. These teams have actually caused permanent damage in this Arsenal team, regardless of how you get them. So you can go there as favorite, but I'll still be holding my cards, knowing that this is gonna be tough. Of course, any team from this side who make it to the final will be favorite to win it, but it depends which team. But I can tell you that this is the best route to the final for Arsenal, and I can't wait for Arsenal to start going. We are very, very solid at the back. We have the best goalkeeper, the best defensive record in not only in England but in Europe, based on the number of goals conceded. We only conceded, I think it was 1 goal, 2 goals from penalty. I don't know, I can't remember, but I think we did so well in group stage. In midfield, we have the best. Our midfield is still strong unless we get injuries. And at front, where we don't have much options, or rather many options up there, Saka is going to be back, Martinelli is going to be back. Of course, we are trying here and there. So even if attackers are not that strong, we can fancy our chances. We can just be solid at the back, waiting for a counter attack, or even set pieces, which have worked so well for us. And I think for us going to these games, we must practice set pieces more, and this is our chance. So I'm really happy with the draw, and I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this draw? Are you on the? Do you think we'll be having a better chance on the other side of Bayern, Barcelona, than this side of Real Madrid and Liverpool? Thank you so much.